guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Today I did this like orangey smoky eye, a little bit of brown smoky shadow wing thing. I don't really know what to call this, but I did it with all affordable and drugstore makeup, so hopefully this gives you some ideas of what like my favorite drugstore items are, and maybe it'll give you some ideas of what you want to try next. And if you have like a holy grail one that you want, please list it down below, because I always like getting more makeup. I mean, who doesn't? So if you want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. Hello everybody. We're going to start out with eyes today. So first I'm going to go in and prime my eyes with, I'm just using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I'm going to blend that out. And then I'm going to go in with some RCMA powder and set that. I want to do an all matte smoky eye, like an orange smoky eye. So what better palette to use than the Morphe 350 matte palette? So I think I'm going to set my eye with, okay, that shade right there. I'm just going to put that all over from crease to brow. Just making sure I have like a blank canvas. We're going to start out subtle, and we're going to go with this one right here. I'm just going to put this all in my crease. And I'm going to use a Morphe M411. I'm going to go in with the Morphe M433, and I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to go in with this one right here. We're going to go in the crease. Go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy with this shit. Okay, and now I'm gonna go in with, I think I'm gonna go in with a mixture of this one and this one, and I'm gonna put this in the crease. Yeah. I'm gonna start in the middle and then go inwards outwards. Oh, and I'm using the Morphe M411. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the M441 and just blend out those edges. Make sure there's no harsh lines. And I'm just going to go back in with those same colors. I'm just going to deepen it up even more. Even more. These two I'm going to mix, then I'm going to put that on my lid. I'm going to take this Wet n Wild, like quad, it's like a highlighting quad. I'm going to take this shade right here. It's kind of like a orangey, bronzy shade. And I'm going to put that on the center of the lid as well. I'm going to spray my brush with some setting spray too. I thought I was going to do all matte, but it needed something else. So, okay, now I'm going to do the other eye, and I'll be right back. For primer today, I'm going to go in with the NYX Angel Veil Primer. This has got to be my favorite. Okay, I take that back because I love the men's Nivea Balm, but I love the Angel Veil and the Nivea Balm for like 2 different reasons. I love the Angel Veil for filling in like fine lines and pores and, you know, texture on your face, but the Nivea one is so good for making your makeup last like all day. So if you're going to like a special event, I would definitely wear the Nivea, but if you have like pores and fine lines that you want to cover, the Angel Veil is the way to go for me. But hey, you can mix them together too. What the hell am I talking about? Okay, I'm going to use for foundation, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I like this foundation because it is matte and I am oily, so it does help oil control. I'm just going to take my Sigma F80 Kabuki brush and just buff that in. I go in with like 1 pump. This isn't a pump, but like I squeeze out like about a pump of foundation, and then I dot it all over my face, and then the areas that I have that I need more coverage in, I just go back and dot that on the spots that I need more coverage. You're going to get the most coverage out of your foundation too if you pat into the skin. If you're rubbing and moving in like different directions, you're going to lift up the base and then it's just going to create like patchiness and stuff. So I always like to pat, and so that keeps the color, the pigmentation where I want it, and then it'll give more of a full coverage. I am going to use the Maybelline, this is Maybelline, yeah, the Maybelline Master Conceal for concealer today. I'm just going to put that in all spots where I want to highlight. You don't need a ton of this either. A little goes a long way with this stuff. Even though, look how much I put a lot on. And on my forehead, down my nose, on the sides of my nose, and then on my chin. And then I'm going to go in with a sponge, a really dirty one, and blend it out. Okay, now all that that's blended out, I'm going to bake/set my face. I don't necessarily bake all the way, but I don't necessarily just set it. So what I do is I pour, okay, so the RCMA powder has like the worst packaging, but it's the best powder. So I just pour it into like a little cap, and then I take my sponge and I just dip it in, and then I set underneath my eyes. So I'm not necessarily baking, I'm just like pressing the powder in so it sets my eyes. And then I'll take that same powder with just a powder brush, and I'm just gonna lightly dust all over my face just so my bronzer and my blush can blend out nicely. Okay, so for bronzer today, I'm gonna go in with the Milani Baked Bronzer. So I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush. This is the Real Techniques powder brush, but I like using it for bronzing. And then I'm going to tap off the excess. And then I'm just going to put that on my cheekbones and around my forehead, just everywhere that I want to bronze. I don't necessarily want to contour today, I just want to warm up my face. Okay, so I'm going to shape my nose a little bit, and I'm going to use the Butter Bronzer from Physicians. And I like this for baking my, or not baking, I like this for contouring my nose because it's more cool toned. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that on my Morphe M164 brush. So I'm just patting it on the sides. I'm going to go in, you guys already know it, I'm going to go in with my Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. Okay, and so lastly for the face, I'm going to go in with highlighter, and I'm going to go back in with that Wet n Wild Illuminating palette, and I'm going to take these first two, like these two, I'm going to do my Cupid's bow and my chin. Now, thank God, it's time for eyebrows. And I've kind of switched up my routine for eyebrows, and I actually have been using this. This isn't just because I'm doing a drugstore video or like an affordable video. I actually have been using this NYX eyebrow pencil, and I'm in the shade Chocolate. And after that, after I lay that color down, I'm going to go in with my Morphe M433 brush and blend those out even further just to make it super smoky. Okay, I'm going to go in with lashes, and the lashes I'm using today are these ones. These are from the Beauty Box, and they're only like $5 or $6. And I believe these are in the style number 7. They're only $5 and they're really pretty. While those dry, I'm gonna go in with this like super deep brown shade, and I'm gonna create like a little wing. I feel like it just needs something extra. I feel like there's something missing. So I'm just gonna take an angled flat brush, and then I'm just gonna create a wing, just like you would create a regular wing. But I'm only gonna take it to about right here because I don't want it to distract from the center of the lid, like popping with that bronzy shade. And then before I put those lashes on, I'm gonna apply mascara. I'm using the, what is this? Oh, Lash Excelerator by Rimmel. Really doesn't matter what mascara you use because you're going to put eyelashes on top of it, but this will just help it. Apply lower mascara, just with that same mascara. And I'm going to take this yellow shade for this first little yellow shade. I'm going to take that on the inner corner and the brow bone. But first, again, I'm going to spray it with my setting spray, but that was I'm just going to spray it in my face. This is like a huge crease brush, but it'll work. I'm just going to put that. And then lastly, to finish off the look, we're gonna go, my lips are really chapped lately. I think there's a lot of fires going around in like my town, so it's like, ugh. I have allergies, and then my face is dry. For lipstick, I'm gonna go in, this is Soap and Glory, that's the brand of it, and it's in the shade Nude Edition. So, now I'm just gonna spray my face with setting spray. This is the Dewy Setting Spray by NYX. And we're done. So that wraps up today's tutorial.